Good morning, everyone. So what a lot of you may not know about me, if you don't know me in person, and there's about 2,500 of you right now that don't, is that I used to be a smoker. I smoked cigarettes from the age of roughly 12 years old until this year, July 9th, when I quit. Now, I have never wanted to quit. I was one of those smokers that got all of, the people that would come up to you in the parking lot and say, oh, it's going to ruin your beauty and blah, 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 blah. And I would just look at them and say, look, I like to smoke. It is why I do it. Therefore, I don't have any other excuse. I'm not going to tell you that I smoked to calm my nerves, that I smoked, blah, blah, blah. No, I liked it. Okay? So I didn't want to quit. I found smoking would get me out of situations I didn't want to be in. Like if I was in a group of people having a conversation, thank God I had to go outside to smoke because I could just excuse myself from the conversation and leave. It was, in some ways, it protected me. It gave me something to do when I was driving. I had several times in my life that were triggers. Driving, talking on the phone. I don't smoke inside, so, a lot of backdoor sitting, things to that effect. Drinking was a big trigger, of course, as with anyone. But this year I became a non-smoker. I decided it was time. I decided that I was tired of ostracizing myself, removing myself from situations, because in the same regard that it would take me away from conversations that I didn't want to be a part of, it also took me away from conversations I did want to be a part of. Because as much as I was stepping out on these conversations and using the cigarette as an excuse, there were times where I needed that cigarette just because it had become a part of who I was, and my brain couldn't function without it. Until I heard about a book and a seminar that supposedly guarantees that you will quit smoking without hypnotism, acupuncture, or any other device, or they will refund your money. And we all know I like to read. So the first thing I did was buy the book, and I started reading it. Y'all, I'm not even halfway done with the book. No, I'm 3/4 of the way. And I'm done smoking. With no withdrawals, with no desire to go back. And I have put myself in multiple situations that used to be pretty heavy triggers for me. And I just don't want a cigarette anymore. And I'm going to share this book with you. And if you can't read it, go to the seminar. And if you can't go to the seminar, get the ebook. But stop smoking and being brainwashed by society, because that's exactly what they do to us every single day. And here's the book. I hope you all get the chance to read it or listen to it or give it to somebody who you know who smokes. This is an awesome book.